Hi, my name is Syed, and this is my literary analysis on the book Jackaby by William Ritter. For my snap, I chose a scene where one of the two main protagonists, Abigail Rook, is attacked by the antagonist, Commissioner Swift, who becomes a goblin known as a Redcap. The setting of this scene is in a forest outside of the town of New Fiddleham, where police are fighting Charlie Kane, another character who has been transformed into a hound. I chose the scene because of this climax in the book, and because we finally learn who the actual villain is. The setting is important because it is outside of the town, which means that few people know the truth. This is because at the book's conclusion, even though Charlie saved Abigail's life, not that many people saw it, so they still think he's the villain and Swift is a hero. Abigail explains on page 288, Swift tries to kill me and gets to be a public hero. Charlie saves my life and now he's a public enemy. You don't owe me any explanations. The setting then helps to conclude the story by having Charlie leave town, but in a way so he can appear in future books of the series. For the book cover, I put an image of the man from the 1890s, which represents Jackaby, and a werewolf and a ghost, two main characters that play important roles in the story. There is also a dead man, which represents the victim or victims of the goblin. In the background is a picture of a street in New England, representing the town New Fiddleham. Everything is in black and white on purpose because this book takes place in the 1890s. This book will tell us about its content without spoiling anything, and shows the setting and characters. The dynamic character I chose to draw for this book was Abigail Rook. In this book, she is a great example of one. At the beginning, she tells Jackaby that his hat doesn't look as precious as first as he says. This shows that she's naive and cares about what others think, depending on their decisions. However, towards the end of the book, she tells Jackaby that she does not care if other people are surprised at her for working with them. This also shows the reader that she has matured throughout the book, and she no longer cares what other people think of her. Finally, for my themes, I decided that good versus evil and courage were the best to describe the book. First, the theme of good versus evil is seen all throughout it. A notable example of this is throughout the book where Jackaby and Abigail Rook attempt to solve a murder case that the goblin committed with evil intent. Another example is near the end, where Charlie becomes a werewolf-like creature and fights the goblin to protect Jackaby and Abigail. Because Charlie has good intent, this personifies the theme of good versus evil. Additionally, the theme of courage is also seen throughout the novel. One example is when Abigail Rook defies others' expectations and becomes Jackaby's assistant, helping them solve crimes in extremely gruesome situations. Another one is when she and Jackaby come face to face with the goblin. During that situation, they show little to no fear of the goblin at all. Because they are not afraid of an even bigger threat that is bigger and more supernatural than them and that can even kill them, they personify a theme of courage.